So I'm here with our Managing Director and CEO and founder of UKSOL. So Andrew, the reason why I obviously wanted to do this video today is to tell the people out there why they should purchase UKSOL PV modules across the globe.
Yeah, thanks Joe. I think customers do have a lot of choice in the solar PV market. It's probably one of the most competitive markets in the world actually.
Sure.
And obviously many different brands out there. Obviously a lot of panels coming from China particularly, dominated by about 6 or 7 big multinational companies. So why they should choose UKSOL? Well, I think the biggest reasons is that we are a 100% British owned company with offices here in Portsmouth and also in London. And so everything that the customer will deal with comes via Britain. So any customer support issues, technical questions, account management is all done by our British staff here in England. And I think obviously Britain's got a reputation for offering good customer services and also trustworthy procurement. So if people are placing large orders, they can do this through British banks. I know at the end of the day that whatever they order and whatever they pay for, we know that people pay often in advance, they will get that delivery and they'll get a good quality panel at a competitive price. So although we're based in Britain, we can offer competitive pricing because our factories, we have them in Poland and in China and also in the Middle East, so we've got different manufacturing options at prices that can compete with the Chinese. I think the other thing as well is that sometimes it's not what we want as manufacturers or distributors or installers, it's actually what the customer wants. And I think the end user, people like British brands, obviously there's a lot of famous British brands out there, it gives consumers confidence if they're buying a British brand, and I think this is important and something that gives a differentiator to the installer or the distributor when selling panels against a lot of other brands.
I actually have another question. So obviously been in the market myself for a little while now. You know, the biggest thing that we hear in the market is about the tier 1 brands. Where obviously UKSOL isn't a tier 1 brand, where do you differentiate there?
Well, I think tier 1 is an interesting topic. Obviously it costs a lot of money to get tier 1 status with Bloomberg in America. But I think the actual advantages to the end user are actually limited. Because tier 1 tends to be the biggest solar companies in the world, and I think often the bigger the company is, the harder they fall, and many companies have in fact gone bankrupt. We've seen quite a few in the news recently. Companies like Solar World, which have got massive overheads and they just can't keep up with the lower pricing. And we've seen other companies go bankrupt in the past who were so-called tier 1 companies. And tier 1 doesn't actually offer the customer any particular extra protection. They're not getting something different from tier 1 than they're getting with us. Because actually tier 1's about the company, not the panel. So they're not getting actually particularly better quality or better protection with tier 1. So we're offering just a good quality panel at a good price, and I think tier 1 is a little bit of a misconception.
Well, that was actually going to be my next question. So I've heard that tier 1 brands, although they're in that tier 1 bracket, they actually sometimes sell grade B materials. Do UKSOL do the same?
No, we don't. We always sell grade A cells. You know, we are going to be here for a long, long time into the future. Basically, it's my name on the panel. I'm personally responsible for every panel that goes out there, with a 30-year warranty and a 12-year product warranty. So we want to look after our customers because we're very old-fashioned business people, in that we want to grow business by having a good reputation in the market and not let people down. And we know a solar panel's got to last a long time. It's an investment.
Sure.
It's got to last 30 years, often in different climate conditions. So we need to provide good quality panels, because if not, then people will come back to me and we will lose business ultimately if our panels are not good quality. So we always make sure good quality, but at a reasonable price, an affordable, competitive price, with quick delivery as well, and easy payment as well. So we make it easy for the customer to sell our panels around the world. And often we do offer exclusivity in different markets to protect local installers and distributors from local competition. Because I think one of the issues I've noticed in the market is that if installers promote a certain brand, end users can actually buy that brand from other installers or directly from the factory, often in China. Where with us, if they promote UKSOL, all the orders will come back to them, and they shouldn't worry about people being able to buy UKSOL panels from a local competitor.
Excellent. Well, I think you've heard it firsthand exactly why people should invest in UKSOL and look into the partnerships that we have out there on throughout the globe. Do reach out with the contact details after this video. Cheers, Andrew.
Thanks, Joe. Take care.